demon is taking over your body, and it will kill anyone who gets in its way.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2022 horror film Manifest Evil. A film that is directed by Jana Serbu, and it stars Leon M. Brown, who also wrote the film, Ambre Anderson, Sheila Mears and Deja Monique Cruz. Now the film follows Leon M. Brown's character, Franklin, who is like a Marine Corps drill instructor. And we see at the beginning of the film he suffers a form of abuse from like a cult. Looks like he's kind of branded or something's gone on there. He's grown up. He's like a Marine Corps drill instructor at this base. Two new recruits turn up that seem to have something to do or a connection to his past that kind of stir something up in him in regards to demons and possession, and it's all linked to his mother. It kind of spirals him out of control in regards to his sanity and worse. Right, what are my thoughts on Manifest Evil? Well, I think at the very core of this film is a decent idea in regards to like a demonic type film set in like a marine base sort of thing. I think there were at the very core of it some decent ideas. Unfortunately, what we kind of get here is a confused, convoluted kind of run-of-the-mill horror film that unfortunately failed to deliver on scares and for me failed to deliver in a lot of areas really, which I do think is a shame, because I do think there are aspects of the film that could have really worked. I thought the casting was decent. I thought all the performances here were of a good standard. I thought the direction was, again, of a good standard. In fact, I quite liked how the film was lit occasionally and shot. And there were a couple of shocking moments in the film that kind of made you stand to attention, if you pardon the pun. But for me, unfortunately, I really struggled to kind of follow the story, which might sound a bit silly because it sounds quite a simple story, but it isn't really, in a sense of you're kind of confused what happens to him when he was a child. Is he kind of, initially I thought it was going to be like a child sacrifice and then he kind of gets branded, and then you're spending much of the film trying to decide, well, was he kind of marked for a demon, or was a demon put in him as a child? What's gone on? And you kind of see him deteriorate as the film progresses. He's got a family and a teenage daughter. He's got a really broken relationship with his mother, which is understandable when you consider what she put him through as a child, because she was present when he was offered up as this kind of sacrificed almost, or this gift to whatever. When he was a child. So he's obviously got this broken relationship with his mother. I mean, if that was me, she wouldn't even get in my house. Do you know what I mean? And then these two recruits turn up at this Marine base who, I don't know, you're not really sure what they've done to him. I couldn't actually figure out if they were actually there to help him or there to hinder him and kind of, stir up what's inside him in regards to this demon and possession thing. And I wasn't sure how the mother was connected to all this. Was she actually there to hurt him, or was she actually there to oversee what's going on? Or I don't know. I really struggle to follow it, and I'm not sure sometimes with these lower budget films if it's because the film just isn't grabbing my attention and really immersing me, so I'm missing little bits and pieces. I do try and give them the attention they deserve, but occasionally you do question it when you're getting late into a film and you're thinking, I still don't understand this. What's going on? And I do think much of it is it's not being filmed in a way or written in a way that, or what's on the written page is not projected to an audience member by the director or whomever. And I think that's kind of what's happened here. I think a lot of it has got lost in translation in regards to you as an audience member. But sometimes, even still, you can watch one of these films and not be really drawn in and really engrossed in the story and feel a little bit confused, and that can sometimes work in the favour in the favour in a horror film if they deliver with a real shocking ending. You know, the last 15 minutes, if it's shock, are a bit gory and a bit gruesome and scary, and it didn't even really do that. I found myself at the ending feeling quite deflated with it and kind of predictable. I just thought what happened at the ending was kind of what I was anticipating, but I was kind of hoping that what we did get at the end would be a reveal of this real demonic thing, or, you know, real blood and gore and, you know, massacres here and there at the army base or whatever. And no, to me it was lackluster at best, and it's certainly deflating, and for me missed the mark, this one. So again, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 10. I do think there was potential here. There are problems with the film. It's not the worst horror film I've seen this year, but I just think it could have offered so much more. So that's why I've given it a 4 out of 10. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. I'll be back with more reviews and content on the channel very, very soon.